Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Stallions, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Nevada about to kick it off to get this game started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Stallions offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Stallions send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch around the 50. Oh, he got loose. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Nevada Wolfpack offense takes the field, and they'll go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. It starts up front. You win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Slants against man, that wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Cantrell. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. He'll pull it on the read. Running into the open space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Don't love the incompletion, but I do love the pass pro. Nice job winning the one-on-ones. We saw some double teams up front as well. This O-line right now, they're in a good rhythm.
It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Stallions will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in at the 25. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He leaves it with the back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sideline, it's Graves. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Stallions decide to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. The run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
To the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's got it inside the 20. We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This Nevada offense really has it going. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Nevada! Fired in from the red zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Right on the money. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Stallions will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Time to take a shot. Catch in stride inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Nevada.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he makes the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? The returner will field it, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Got the quick completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Stallions will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The give to the back. Inside the 35. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Nevada! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 17 over Minnesota. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Let's go. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some team.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Stallions line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They want to run this quarterback across the 45. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
Oh, they're after him.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Steps away. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He's got it at the 30. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Got his man on the right. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lost to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGowan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The give to the back. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can't use a timeout and get the ball back here. The Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Cantrell. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. Nevada going quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got a man. It's Graves. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground. The occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Off play action. Finds his man. It's Sharp. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight window.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Offense in an empty set. To the air, it's Grimes. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Stallions with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the big fella. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to fourth down. The Stallions will send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking for space, it's Ward. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Stallions will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not best work. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Cantrell. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gashing the knee on the right. The 20. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update happening in the SEC. Georgia is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been sick of them since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over Auburn. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Nevada. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Scanning the field, it's Grimes. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Stallions send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the return. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll start this drive going to the air. Under fire. fire. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Running back searching for a hole. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Rides to back and leaves it. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Big fella moving.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Pushes ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
There is a sense of urgency happening right now on defense. Backed up, close to their end zone on that 3rd down. They stop the run. They stuff it. Now,
touchdown, Nevada! Great job by the back on the option. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield. It's Grimes. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And the Stallions will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He'll field the punt and take it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you could...
Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's George. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This Nevada offense really has it going. He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nevada! Fitted in the window for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Find some fresh air. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. To the air, it's Grimes. Quickly to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Stallions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Ward. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Stallions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Here we go. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Grimes. Finds his back in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.